Hello, and welcome to What's New in the June 2023 Microsoft Game Development Kit. The GDK is a complete set of tools, APIs, extensions, and programming models that can be used across current and future Microsoft gaming platforms and initiatives. The design and features of the GDK are driven by your feedback about how you like to develop games. We're on a journey that goes back decades. With every release of the GDK, we take a step closer to a world where developing games for Xbox or PC Game Pass on Windows 11 and Windows 10 is faster and easier, no matter where you started your development. The key features and fixes that are highlighted in this video are just a handful out of dozens, a mix of improvements for PC and Xbox development that speed up iteration times or give developers more powerful tools to optimize their game experiences. Most importantly, many of these features are the direct result of developer requests. In addition to many bug fixes, this release includes the following new features. Microsoft Game Config Editor is now integrated into the Visual Studio IDE. We've made it easier to accomplish the necessary tasks that are required to associate your project with the Microsoft Store. New in this release, Microsoft Game.config files can now be edited by using the Game Config Editor directly within the Microsoft Visual Studio 2019 or Visual Studio 2022 integrated development environments, streamlining the process of pushing your games to market. New WD Capture Session Tool. We've added a new console command line tool, WD Capture Session, so that developers can now directly capture long-duration clips of your game which are stored on the scratch drive of the console. The default clip length is 3,600 seconds, but can be set to a longer duration. Metrics View Consolidated Events Editor for Pix. Prior to this update, GDK users had to rely on built-in support in Pix for grouping events. In this release, the Timing Capture Metrics view now includes an editor for entering custom regular expressions to define a consolidated event. This feature makes it possible to create consolidated events for cases where the built-in regular expressions aren't sufficient. Sampled functions Flamegraph in the Timing Capture timeline. The timeline view in Timing Captures in Pix includes a new visualization for CPU samples. This view makes it easier to see which functions are executing in periods of time that have little to no instrumentation by using Pix events. Performance issues can be diagnosed faster, giving you insight into what's executing in your game without having to add more Pix events, then rebuild and redeploy your game. Enhanced Timing Capture Comparison Features. The Timing Capture Comparison feature now includes a detailed statistical analysis. Use this analysis to compare two Pix event trees or the event instances above and below a budget line. Both comparison modes are accessed through the Timing Capture Metrics view. This makes it easier for developers to determine which portions of the Pix event hierarchy have statistically different performance profiles. This feature also works across captures, so it can be used to analyze performance differences between two captures. Enhanced Barrier API Support and Validation. Pix now includes Enhanced Barrier API Support and Validation with the following features. Checklist rules updated to process enhanced barriers. Resource history includes both legacy barriers and enhanced barriers, and general reliability improvements. We hope that you've enjoyed learning about some of the new features in the June 2023 GDK. This video has just a few of the many investments that we make in every GDK release to help our development partners succeed. To learn more, take a look at our public GDK documentation at aka.ms/gamedevdocs. Experiment with our public version of the GDK at aka.ms/GDK, or if you're ready, join the ID at Xbox program at xbox.com/developers/ID today.